We're live. What's up, everyone? Louis Gall here. Quick Denver market update for you guys. I haven't done one in a little while, so I figure I would jump on and just update you as to what is happening. There's a lot going on since we last did this. Last time we did it was, a few months back when things were absolutely bonkers. But things are changing. So it's definitely worthwhile for you guys to know what's going on, where the opportunities are, and then, take it from there. So right now, as you probably know, all the headlines are telling you that interest rates are skyrocketing and all that stuff because obviously fear leads to clicks and clicks lead to your information from major news outlets. But even though they are higher than they were, they have also dropped back down a little bit as well. So, real-time rate knowledge is a big piece of the puzzle here. Just listening to the news outlets or headlines that are like, they're going to 6%, they're going to 7%, they're going to 100%, is a bad way to go about it. So make sure you tune into things like this to know what's happening. So they have dropped again. I'll put in the comments the daily rates for today after we are done with the actual video. But what does that mean? Like a few months back here, it was sellers, right? Sellers, it was like that. It was your time to go. If you had a home to sell, boom, easy money, no problem at all. You had like 12, 15 offers, 50, 100K over asking. It was easy peasy, lemon squeezy. And that was great for sellers, but for buyers, it was super hard unless you had cash on hand to put down, unless you could really jump in there and be super competitive with everyone else. Well, now things have changed. So with interest rates ticking up, with more inventory coming on the market, it's become a little bit longer to sell a home. Now, we're not anywhere close to a balanced market or a buyer's market. We're still in a seller's market, but now we have about 1.2 months of inventory rather than 0.1, 0.2 back at, Super Bowl Sunday. So inventory is on the rise, which means every buyer's got more of a choice, and more of an opportunity to actually get in. We had clients last weekend who flew in from California, and we showed them 14 homes over the space of the weekend. And when it came to writing offers, there was only 3 of them that had another offer on it in that first weekend. So that kind of tells you that the competition is dropping down a little bit. And they got into the house they wanted at asking price. They didn't have to go over. They didn't have to put in appraisal gaps. They didn't have to put in crazy inspection language where they were just like giving up all their rights. It was a clean contract, asking price. They have all their inspection rights, everything like that, and they're good to go. So there is an opportunity now for you to buy a home, especially first-time home buyers, because there was no way a lot of our first-time home buyers were going to be able to compete because of the cash buyers and with people with a ton of money on hand. Now's your opportunity. Yes, interest rates might be slightly higher than what they were, but all that means is that you find a home that's going to work for you within your budget, and then when those rates come back down, you refinance, and you're good to go. You still never, ever want to get into a home that you can't afford right now with your interest rate, but there is opportunity now to get in, with a 3%, with a 3.5% for FHA, for your interest, for your down payment, and then go from there. So there is opportunity here, and real estate is the one thing that keeps on moving. So even if you start smaller than maybe where you thought you wanted to go, condo, townhome, whatever that looks like, in a couple of years, then you can move on to the single family and then keep going from there and keep that journey of home ownership going and build equity and build wealth. So there's a ton of opportunity right now. Now, if you're looking to sell your home, you can still sell your home. It might take 30 days rather than like 3 hours, but your house is still going to sell. So don't be timid about putting it on. You just have to be prepared that you're going to have to wait a little bit longer. It might not sell in the first weekend or maybe even the second weekend, but it will sell. Now, the other thing you have to realize is that you have to price it at market value. We can't be greedy anymore. It's not the market. We can't just, put a home on for whatever price we want and watch it skyrocket with a ton of bids. That's not the way things are happening right now. So you need to make sure you're doing your due diligence. You know what's going on in the market, in your neighborhood, how things are selling, how quickly they're moving, and then price it accordingly. If you go in at market value, it will still sell because we still have a ton of people out there looking for homes. So that's going on. There's a lot of price reductions happening right now because of that fact. Some sellers are still like, no, this is what I should get. This is what I would have got, 6 months ago. It's what I want now. And they're making that mistake of pricing too high. So we're seeing more and more price reductions in the market right now. So it's not really anything to do with the market declining. It's more just about expectations for sellers right now. So tons of stuff going on. I'm going to send out my weekly email this afternoon with a lot more information. If you want to get on that, drop your email in the comments and I'll add you to that distribution. But it's a good time in real estate right now. If you're a buyer, you can get into a house. You can actually do it this time, not like it was. If you're a seller, it's still going to sell. It's just going to take longer. Real estate continues to be the one thing that keeps on moving regardless of what's going on in this crazy world we live in. So there we go. That is your update. I'm going to be coming back every Friday now and doing weekly updates just to let you know what is going on. So if you have any questions, drop them in the comment below, hit me up, and I'll talk to you later. See ya.